comfortable with heel hooks and knee bars, don't be surprised.
That would be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing some of Renting's jiu-jitsu from the bottom. Loosening up the guard now, and Shoji going for a side mount almost.
Just about past the guard. Knee on the stomach. He's probably going to mount here. He's going to hold side mount to get his head free.
He will either mount or spin counterclockwise and go for the left arm bar.
Exactly going the way Shoji wants to go.
Okay. Renting has opened up his grip over Shoji, exposing both arms.
Might take the far arm bar, might mount.
And he mounts. There it is.
Renting in deep trouble here.
Yeah, Renting has got to make sure he doesn't turn. Shoji, if he starts to ground and pound, it's a bad position for Renting. Renting's got to do something. He's got to turn, flip, or something. Trap one of the ankles would be the option to do, but there's the ankle outside where he can't trap it by Shoji.
He needs to escape his hips, Renting does. The mount and pound is a lot more effective than the ground and pound. As soon as AKIRA sits up, starts bringing those punches down.
Oh, he just chinned him.
Looked like a headbutt. I'm surprised the ref didn't say anything.
Looked like it was Shoji chinning Renting. Not significant because that close.
Looks like he might be setting up. Back and side mount.
I think he's gonna twist around and go for the far arm, maybe. If Renting breaks the lock, I think he's going to spin and go for the. Oh, there's knee on chest, Eddie.
Yep. He didn't like the way that mount felt. He jumped off. I think Renting's holding his head a little too tight and felt like he might have been rolled there.
Yeah, I think Renting, by holding tight, is expending quite a bit of energy already in the fight. And because, oh, he's got full mount again. He's going to grapevine the legs here.
Shoji's sitting up a little bit.
Now Shoji wants that arm to post there. He might go for that arm. There it is.
There he goes. Oh, a little too wild, a little too wild.
A little too wild. Shoji coming after him, going for the double, and down they go. Half guard.
Mount again.
Oh, he's got his back. He's going for the arm.
There he goes again. Arm bar from the mount.
Oh, there it is, Shoji. He loves that move, Eddie. He loves that move.
It paid off once again. The power of drills.
That is absolutely right. Okay, if there are any martial arts students that are watching this broadcast, understand the power of repetition and the power of drills. AKIRA Shoji achieving an armbar from the mount at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of round one. You know, that's becoming his signature move now, Ed.
That's it. The first one was a little wild, a little too, the attempt was, he had a bit too much on it. His weight was a little off, but he redeemed himself, came back, pulled off a beautiful armbar.
You know, he did try the armbar, and you know, it's good when guys try things. Many times in a ground fight, okay, here it is again. He pops over, that's the one he missed, and Renting spun, and Shoji just jumped right back on him, got the double, got the guard, and then he got the mount here.
Here we go, right here. Secure the arm before he sat back. That was what he didn't do before. Secure the arm, then he sat back. Nice, that was beautiful.
Oh, and he had the shoulder up. He had a really good position on that, and he had a real good snap into it, too.
He took him down past his guard, took the arm, all within about 10 seconds, maybe less. That's the power of jiu-jitsu right there, fellas.
You know, Herman Renting put up a good fight, and he knew at that moment the armbar was locked. He knew there's no getting out of it.
There he is. Take down, pass, secure the arm, sit back.
高田信彦 vs イゴール・ボブチャンチン
Nobuhiko Takada, very famous pro wrestler here in Japan, going up against the devastating one, Igor VOVCHANCHYN.
The small elephant.
183センチ 95.5 キロ I am pro wrestler 高田信彦
Oh yeah, and he's popular here, Eddie. Nobuhiko Takada from the Takada Dojo.
赤コーナー 176センチ、106.5 キロ、北の最終兵器、イゴー・ボブチャンチン。
You know, Igor is probably the most devastating puncher in the sport.
He's every fighter's nightmare. I'll tell you that. His right hand, that's everyone's nightmares.
Difficult to take down. Comes at you with the overhand right, but can throw the left hook as well. Obviously, because he's got a shorter reach, he needs to get on the inside. Takada may want to stay at a distance. What do you think?
Yeah, stay at a distance, stay away from that right hand, and time a perfect shoot, like I said earlier. He needs VOVCHANCHYN down. His only chance here, in my eyes, is a heel hook. He's pretty good at it, too.
Okay, here we go. VOVCHANCHYN is 11 years younger than Takada, but Takada looks to be in great shape in this fight.
And, by the way he's standing, his stance is designed to avoid that right hand. He's leaning back.
The problem with that stance, if he's already leaning back, if he throws it, you don't have anywhere to go. It would be better if he was leaning in a neutral position, 50% weight on both feet, and then was able to lean back when the punch came, but he must not have his boxing defense down yet. He knows VOVCHANCHYN is going to throw that. Takada's really only shot is to probably shoot in for a takedown. But as we said, VOVCHANCHYN is not easy to take down.
Very difficult to keep down.
It's a hard left low kick on the inside of Takada's legs. Takada firing back, and the crowd loves it. VOVCHANCHYN's got that look in his eyes.
He's backing him into the corner.
Here we go. Is this going to be Francisco Bueno number 2? It's the same. There's the same combination. He's coming after Takada. Takada defending well.
He needs to clinch. He needs to shoot. There he goes. He's going to hold on to that leg for dear life. Nice takedown.
Okay, he got a little bit of an abbreviated single leg takedown. Igor going into guard. It's a tight guard, holding him tight.
Takada, if anything, is safe here. He needs to ground and pound himself right here. He needs to. That cut under VOVCHANCHYN's left eye looks pretty fresh.
Yeah,
like
I think he's opened that a number
scar.
of times. Yeah, I think he's opened that a number of times. Don't know that Takada will have the punching artillery to reopen it, but anything can happen when you're in a fight this close. Heads can clash. Right now, nothing's going on. We don't want to see him stay in this position long because otherwise the referee, Mr. Yuji Shimada, will restart them standing.
And Takada does not want that. He doesn't want to sit there like he did with Royce.
Well, unlike his fight with Royce has been, oh, there we go. It looks like we're going to not have a restart. Are they going to restart?
They're just going to move him to the center of the ring.
Yeah, one of the things about Pride is that when they do come close to scooting outside of the ring, the referee and the assistant referee will reposition the fighters in the same exact move, in the same position in the center of the ring. And here they go, and action again. Neither man expending a lot of energy, both kind of waiting for the other. There's a little bit of a bruise on Igor's left thigh from the shin kick. Actually, it was he landed more of a kick, the foot, Takada did.
Did a little damage there. Don't be surprised if Takada sits back and attempts a heel hook. That, in my eyes, is his only chance in this fight. That leg kick looked like it did a lot of damage there. Nice welt on the side of Igor's left leg.
Yeah, it did. Igor not being a real technical ground fighter, he does tend to survive and to defend more than go on the offense from the bottom position in his fights.
Although he did knock out Nick Nutter with a headbutt from this position, believe it or not. That was back in 97 or 98.
Was it from the guard, or was it from did he turtle up and do a reverse headbutt?
He was on his back and kind of leaned up and headbutted him from his back.
Wow. You know, VOVCHANCHYN is almost as pure a striker as you're going to find in the sport of mixed martial arts. There are a number of other great strikers around, but VOVCHANCHYN, it's his punches. His kicks are pretty devastating, and he stopped a few people. Now Takada's doing a good strategy here by kneeing him on the tailbone or the coccyx.
Don't expect an armbar or a triangle here. VOVCHANCHYN would be perfectly happy at that. They stood him back up.
At this point, Takada is the more active fighter.
Crowd's going nuts. Every strike, you'll hear that.
Now, one thing about VOVCHANCHYN in this fight, he is paying Takada a lot of respect by tying up the arms the way he is, because VOVCHANCHYN can deliver some nice short punches to the ear from the bottom position here. His punches to the ear, as you know, are almost legendary. Alexander Otsuka complained about headaches and dizziness, equilibrium problems for months after he fought VOVCHANCHYN from punches to the ear.
I don't know if those knee strikes are enough to keep the referee from standing him back up.
But he is busy, so it's leaning his way, if anything, because Igor is not going to win the fight by just holding with overhooks.
And we are in Japan, so the referee might not be quick to stand him up.
It does appear that Igor does have a 20-pound weight advantage over Takada, and he's got about a 3-inch height advantage as well, but the height advantage won't be significant on the ground.
And his reach advantage won't be significant as well, because he does not want to stand there and trade with VOVCHANCHYN if they get back on their feet. That's for sure.
Now, it seems to be, as you mentioned earlier, the heel hook would be a possibility for Takada, but Takada seems to be pretty content. In order to get the heel hook, he would want to bring his elbows up, open the guard up with the elbows to the thighs, and fall back and grab the leg under his underarm and go for the hook, correct?
You're right, Steve. They're standing him up.
Yeah, it's a good call, stand him up, because there was not a lot of significant damage. But now here's where Igor is dangerous. Now, here's Igor coming out.
Igor is going to take full advantage of this.
Takada standing. Oh, he switched stances now. Oh, what's this?
That's the drunken style.
There's a low kick by VOVCHANCHYN. Another low kick by Takada. Ooh, high kick by Takada. Almost caught Igor. Takada seems to be in this fight. There are rumors that if Takada loses, this may be his last fight in Pride. He may go back to pro wrestling. God, Takada's really nailing Igor with some low kicks. He's keeping his distance.
Taking the shoot. There he goes.
There's the shoot.
He's in trouble now.
Igor's got his back. This is a bad position because Igor can pound from this position. He won't go for the choke here.
It looks like Takada's going to go for that Kimura that Sakuraba likes. Looks like he thought about it for a second. Yeah, he's going to get pounded in this position.
It's going to be hard with VOVCHANCHYN. VOVCHANCHYN does have deceptively strong limbs, especially his arms.
Short and compact.
So VOVCHANCHYN's going to free up one of those arms and start punching over and under with the uppercut and then the hook. There it is. There's that right hook. This is not what Takada wants. Takada's in a bad position. He should probably turtle up, tuck and roll, and go for his own knee bar here.
That's what I was thinking exactly, Steve. That's his shot right there. He can roll. He can roll for a knee bar.
I would have to say that Igor either bruises easily or those kicks to his legs were hard kicks, because look at his legs, they're pretty scratched up. Okay, now this is the same position that Igor had Enson Inoue when he issued a vicious beating in the previous Pride event.
Let's see if Igor brings his left leg over to the mount. He can really do some damage there.
Takada could be in trouble here. I mean, he hasn't taken a lot of facial damage yet, but it's in store, because this is Igor's style. Get the side mount, get the mount, if he has to go to the ground, and just pound away, and he can go on forever.
And Takada's going to hold on for dear life here. He doesn't want any space in between.
You know, in Takada's previous fights in Pride, he's never really taken a lot of punches or kicks to the face, because he fought primarily grapplers, Royce Gracie, Hickson Gracie, Mark Kerr. Even though Mark Kerr's an improved stand-up fighter, Mark Kerr chose to take him down and get him into a submission hold. But this is,
there he goes, the mount. Takada's in trouble here.
Yeah, this is not a good situation, because if Igor sits up, he's going to start raining down punches, and it's not going to be pretty.
Takada needs to hold on.
And he's going to burn a lot of energy holding on.
And here's where short arms are an advantage here in this position. He doesn't need a lot of space.
Now, Igor has patented that little knuckle punch to the ear. And he can do it from around behind the head. But he's going to chop away probably with the left hook here because Takada's there now, and he's going to go for the right hand. Wherever Takada's face faces, that is where VOVCHANCHYN will throw the punches. And it's going to start getting ugly from here. 1 minute left. Takada not in a good position, hoping time will run out.
Yeah, I don't think Igor's going to finish him here.
No, but he's starting to load up here. He's getting some space there.
Takada's going to get another chance. They're going to stand him up.
Oh, there goes out the mouthpiece. That's not a good sign.
It's about 35 seconds left.
The fight is scheduled for 2 10-minute rounds. If the fight is a draw, it will go to a 5-minute overtime. VOVCHANCHYN getting a higher amount now so he can keep away from the hips. That way he won't get buck and rolled.
I think Takada's going to make it here.
I think he is. We're getting down in like about 30 seconds here. Oh, not a good, he gets one good shot. Oh, good butt. That's a great defense. Yes. As soon as Igor got up high, got ready to throw the punch, Takada did a good move, bucking forward. And, okay.
Takada survives.
You know, he survived, but he did good in the first part of that round, Eddie.
Oh, it looks like he's rocked a little bit.
Yeah, he's rocked a little bit. He did have some knee problems in previous outings. In his corner, he's got Daijiro Matsui facing him, and Rico Rodriguez from the United States applying the ice to his back. Rico giving him advice.
And just stay there. Sit up when I tell you to sit up, and you're going to win the fight. All you need to get one good takedown.
I don't know if those punches rocked him enough to keep him out of this fight, but it looked like he's all right now. But I mean, he stood up, and it looked like he was about to collapse.
You know, Takada requested this match with Igor. He said he's trained harder than ever, and here we go, trading low kicks, and you know, Takada that's the typical thing you want to do with roundhouse kicks. Go to the leg, make the guy start thinking low, then go high. There's Igor with his own kick, and that was a hard shot in itself. But Takada returning fire, going low, and here comes the high kick, and if Igor ducks around, that could have been curtains, although Igor could take a shot. We've seen a number of people get knocked out with a high kick, and the high kick is a devastating weapon if you don't either roll with it like Igor did or keep your hand up and block it.
Igor's left leg showing the damage done by those leg kicks.
You know, we really haven't seen Igor get kicked to the leg yet in Pride. I know Igor VOVCHANCHYN fought a match in K1 against Ernesto Hoost, one of the greatest fighters in the history of K1, and was defeated with low kicks after 3 rounds. But the Nobuhiko Takada is probably primarily wrestler and isn't really going to go up there and try to compete with what Hoost did per se.
Exactly. Here we go, round 2.
Round 2, VOVCHANCHYN versus Nobuhiko Takada. First round kind of close. I would have to say Igor had it well in hand at the end.
I agree.
Round 2.
You see Takada in his awkward stance, although it seems to be effective.
You know, Takada knows what the key is. The key is looking. Oh, Igor stomping down with a good right roundhouse kick. Takada knows that the kicks are the. Oh, there's that punch over the top. Takada went high with the left roundhouse kick. Didn't have much on it, so Igor came in with a left hook. Takada kind of tied up in the ropes. I expect them to scoot them back. And
Takada
in trouble. You know, Takada is in trouble because when they scooted him back, Igor had the mount.
Yes.
And if they start a 10-minute round with Igor mounted, it's not. It was a mount.
It was a mount.
It was a mount. It was a mount. What are you doing?
Or maybe the referee called a break before he had a chance to mount.
That might have been it, because now Igor's got side mount, and it's just a matter of time before that. Now, Takada's defending with his left knee up.
Wrong knee.
Yeah, but...
there he goes, there he goes.
Yeah. Now, it's just a matter of time. Igor can try and figure out a way to pound him into a distraction to dropping the knee, because he will need both feet on the ground to do it. There it is. Goes for a mount. Not a good situation for Nobuhiko Takada on the bottom again. 9 minutes left in the fight.
Yeah, I don't think Takada's going to survive this one unless he can buck him off.
Yeah, he's trying to buck there, but he's got him held kind of tight. Igor's going to start chopping away with those ear punches again.
Takada in deep trouble here.
Just a matter of time before those knuckles and those arms of Takada get tired from holding on. Igor's going to try and squeeze him here. That's a hard submission to get unless your face is right in the man's chest.
Unless you're Rico Rodriguez.
Yeah, he did that to Giant Ochai. It's like a smother choke, but Igor, not being a submission guy, isn't really worried about that. He's going to pound. That's his style.
How long can Takada hold on here? As soon as he loses his grip, Igor's going to sit up and really put some weight behind those punches.
And by Igor just being on top, he is using less energy than Takada is by trying to defend and hold tight from the bottom.
Takada did say he is in the best shape of his life, and it's showing here. Fatigue doesn't seem to be a factor. The positioning seems to be a factor here.
Yeah, this is a bad position. Takada really has no... Oh, nice buck attempt by Takada, and he gets Igor into a half guard now. Igor passes the guard back into the mount.
Back into the mount, exactly. Now in his fight with Rickson, he did buck him off for a second. Actually bucked Rickson off a couple times, and Rickson came back and reclaimed his position, just like WOVCHANCHYN just did right there.
WOVCHANCHYN being very patient.
Oh, he's sitting up now.
Yeah, this is not good because he can really get some zing into those punches. He's going to go body, head, right there.
You called it, Steve.
Right there, almost synchronized with my commentary.
Yep, that's why they call you the fight professor.
Oh, you're too kind. Eddie the Twister Bravo. Good to be with you. WOVCHANCHYN on top. Is WOVCHANCHYN going to go for a key lock? I doubt it.
I doubt it.
But he's holding the arm. That's the bad news. Oh, good right hand by WOVCHANCHYN.
Could be over real quick here.
Because even though Takada is holding, there's always going to be some place that he's open. You can't cover.
There it goes. It's over.
Out.
Tapped. It's over.
You know, it's actually a good decision by Takada because he was going to get some serious punishment. No need to take the kind of punishment like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Takada, the wise thing to do. Tried his best, faced the most devastating puncher in the heavyweight division.
That may have been the last we've seen of Takada in Pride. Yeah, that was it.
Okay, he tapped out due to punches at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of round 2.
He did all right in the beginning of round 1.
Takada congratulating Igor WOVCHANCHYN's corner and getting down low. I mean, I'm sure he's not happy with the situation. And here it is, WOVCHANCHYN. So now he's got the arm trapped. Takada running out of gas, outweighed, outgunned by a younger man. WOVCHANCHYN getting up high, delivering hard punches, and he doesn't want to hurt him. He's not wailing away. He could just throw about 30 punches here, but he's just picking his shots, hoping he'll tap out. And here's the tap right there.
Right there.
Yeah, and Igor didn't take an extra punch. He knew he was in control. Doesn't want to hurt Takada. You know, Takada's a very popular figure, well-liked, got a very honorable gentleman, Nobuhiko Takada. Igor chopping away. This is the worst position for a man who is 210 pounds to be with a guy 230 pounds with those dynamite fists, Igor WOVCHANCHYN. There he is. You know, no dishonor in this loss by Nobuhiko Takada.
Ogawa Naoya vs 佐竹正明183センチ 106.8 キロ天下空手一代佐竹正明
There is Masake Satake.
Karate versus judo here. See what I mean? Look how crazy he looks.
Oh yeah, you know, Satake said that this is going to be a very emotional fight because Ogawa challenged Satake after Satake beat his stablemate Murakami Kazunari in the last Pride. And Satake's there, Satake's ready. Now we know what each fighter wants to do in this one, don't we? You know, Satake wants to stand up and, oh, there he goes with the right hand! Throwing that right hand.
When he got caught.
Ogawa needs to take it to the ground. Satake on him. Ogawa answering back with his own lefts.
Ogawa definitely wants to take him down. Satake just throwing those overhand rights.
Satake go for the low kick. Ooh, going for the home run there with the high kick. Satake's got to relax, get into the groove. Maybe double jab, right low kick. Double jab, right low kick. Now they respect each other. They know they can't just walk in. Satake showed him. He's got some stuff for him. Ogawa's got to get the takedown.
This is billed as judo versus karate. There we go.
Ogawa trying to drop that straight left hand. It's not a good idea to duck down like that. Satake needs to just throw that front kick straight up the middle. A lot like a punt kick.
He did that to Gary Goodridge as well. Gary came on with an onslaught of punches. He kind of just bent over and kind of just...
Now Satake he's got his hands in the traditional, he had in the traditional karate stance. Now, Ogawa's got a pretty decent straight left there. Already caught Satake, and Satake's got a little mouse under that right eye.
Don't be surprised if Satake pulls a reverse punch out.
Both men very intense, waiting. Satake going in for a big slapping punch.
Looks like a palm strike there.
Satake should double jab through the right low kick to the inside. Satake, now Ogawa's covering up pretty well, but it's not a good idea to lean forward like that. Ogawa throwing that right jab. He doesn't really want to box here with Satake, but he is. Maybe he's made up his mind and he thinks he's going to outbox Satake. He's just going to let Satake into the fight.
I think he's leaving himself open for knees and uppercuts. I don't think that's a good idea at all, not with Satake.
I'm surprised Satake hasn't gone for a low kick yet. Maybe he's afraid he'll leave himself open for a takedown.
Satake likes the front kick from his karate style. Let's see if he pulls it out here.
You know, and as he told us, he likes to do the front kick and curl the toes down and hit with the toes to the solar plexus.
He was explaining that to us yesterday.
And traditionally in a front kick, you want to pull back and hit with the ball or the full of the heel. But I don't think he's going to want to throw a front kick to Ogawa because Ogawa can grab the leg. Satake wants to box with Ogawa. It's obvious. It just takes one clean shot to turn the tide of the fight. Neither man has landed that clean shot. There's the low kick.
So far, no clinch attempts, no shoots. Ogawa just sitting there trying to trade and cover up.
This fight may come down to conditioning. Nice right low kick by Satake going with the overhand right. It's blocked. You know, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised by Ogawa's straight left hand from the southpaw stance.
There's a lot of confidence in his striking.
He's staying right in there. If anything, he's backing up Satake.
I thought we'd see a judo throw attempt by this point.
Yeah, or at least a clinch attempt. But maybe he feels if he gets into the clinch that Satake will go to the body with punches and knees. Satake throwing another kick that misses by about a foot.
I think standing there and trading with Satake is a big mistake.
He landed that one. Little left hook landed on Ogawa. There's that right jab by Ogawa. That's a good sticking jab.
Goes again.
You know, it's obvious that Ogawa's worked with a boxing trainer in his training. It really is.
Maybe the southpaw stance is throwing Satake off a little bit.
I think what's throwing him off is the height and the fact that Ogawa is confident to throw straight punches down the middle. Satake's been in with some of the greatest kickboxers in the world, Peter Arts, Maurice Smith, Ernesto Lust. He's also been in with some of the greatest names in mixed martial arts. Unfortunately, his first mixed martial art fight was against Mark Coleman, one of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport. And Satake unfortunately lost to a can opener neck crank from the guard.
There he goes. I think that got him in the shoulder.
Yeah, that didn't really catch him in the face. Nagoya is rolling with the punches fairly well. It's the reach advantage right now that's keeping Satake at bay. There's that right hand again. Satake needs to use his jab. Whether it lands or not, it'll set up either the right hand or the right low kick. Jab or double jab in, move in behind the jab, and then throw some damage.
Ogawa confident with his left. Here he goes again.
Now there's the right low kick. I was waiting for that. Ogawa's not going to want to take a lot of those shots. Another right low kick by Satake. Caught the foot. With that kick, you really want to catch the shin and dig it into the leg. Now that one landed with the shin. Ogawa's starting to feel those. I wouldn't be surprised if Ogawa shot in now.
One more.
I've seen Satake stop people.
Yeah,
there's the shoot.
You called it, Steve.
And there's Satake underhooking, getting back.
He's had enough of those leg kicks, that's for sure.
Yeah, because Satake can kick pretty hard to the leg. There's another one. Ogawa's going to shoot again. He doesn't want to sit there and eat low kicks.
Eat it right.
Because the low kicks will take away his shoot for later in the fight. There's another low kick, which is skip left low kick to the back of Ogawa's right leg.
There's blood coming out of Satake's right eye.
Now that just goes to show you that those punches of Ogawa's got some sting on them.
There he goes.
Oh, nice uppercut by Satake there.
Satake's takedown defense is impressive here.
He really has worked on his takedown defense.
Yeah, Ogawa's got inside 3 times and Satake defended well.
There's that overhand right. That almost landed up top the head of Ogawa. Satake starting to parry that right jab and finishing up with a left low kick. Satake circling to his left, away from the power of that straight left hand of Ogawa. Smart strategy for Satake. If that left hook lands on the chin, now see, Ogawa knew that because right after the exchange he put his hands up. If that left hook lands on the chin, it's going to really hurt.
You can see the effects of Satake's low kicks on Ogawa's right leg. Starting to bruise up. Another one.
Now he actually checked that kick. He's trying to block those. Satake should disguise the kick with a jab or a fake right hand before he throws the right low kick. Now Ogawa looks like he's going to go for a shoot. He's going to maybe jab in and go for a body lock. What he needs to do is body lock because his bread and butter is judo, so he's going to want to probably do either a hip throw or a squeeze down.
He needs to get inside, Steve. You're right.
You know, he really has respect for Satake's firepower because he just doesn't just rush in. Satake going high to remind him that it's there.
Fans like that one.
You know, Satake knocked out Kimo, who was a veteran of mixed martial art contests, with that same right high kick. He's really holding off Nagoya here. I think that Satake's got this round in hand. 2 minutes left, folks.
I agree with you, Steve. Satake all the way in this round.
Now, so far, those right hands are coming up short for Satake, but if he finds his distance on that punch and catches Nagoya moving back, it's going to be curtains. There's that right hand again. Oh, that was a good shot to the leg of Ogawa.
How many of those can he take?
Well, fortunately, when you kick with the front leg, left leg roundhouse kick, you don't get as much power as you do from the rear leg. It's like a cannon. If it's a short barrel, it doesn't go as long. But if it's a long barrel, like a howitzer, that's what you want to have land. But you can deliver the front leg roundhouse kick faster than you can. That's the trick. A lot of times when you throw that right leg roundhouse kick, here we go, trading. When you throw that right leg roundhouse kick from the back, it leaves you open for a takedown because it takes that much longer to bring it back. And as has been seen in a number of fights, most notably Boss Rutten versus Kevin Randall, when you throw a kick, the guy will grab your leg, take you down. There's that skip left low kick.
There he goes. He tried to get in the clinch.
Now, Ogawa's got him moving into a corner. Satake doesn't want to be in the corner because Ogawa will body lock, but there's only about 30 seconds left. I don't see this fight going to the ground in this round. Pretty much been Satake getting the better of the boxing match, although Ogawa had some moments at the beginning of the round. Looks like a Satake round to me, Eddie.
Doesn't look like there's much power behind Ogawa's left cross. Looks slow. Satake can see it coming a mile away.
Yeah, and even though Satake ate a few of them, it did cause a little bit of a cut, maybe from a previous punch from the previous fight, but it didn't rock him.
Satake all the way in that round, Steve. What do you think?
Yeah, that was basically... Ogawa is making a strategic mistake by turning this into a kickboxing match with a kickboxer. The level, K1 level kickboxer, being Sataki, you don't want to stand up with the guy because, as I said before, he's got accomplishments in karate, kyokushin, in K1. You want to take him down, and Ogawa has got some submissions on the ground.
Yeah, you see the effects of the low kicks by Sataki. They're icing it up. I'm not sure if Ogawa wants to stand and trade with him, or he's just frustrated with the clinch attempts. He's gotten inside a couple times. Sataki's defense.
There's that left low kick by Sataki. He's parrying that right jab now with his left hand, and he'll crack that. And he only caught him with a foot, which isn't going to do as much damage. And Ogawa tried to answer back, but the right jab is not going to really be that much of a devastating weapon in this fight. Sataki parrying that right jab with his left hand and cracking that left low kick. Ogawa trying to reach in. He's reaching right here. He's open for the right hand. When he reaches, he drops his left hand when he does that. So I would think, if I were his cornerman, I would say shoot in, grab him, take him down.
Take him down. I agree with you 100%, Steve. This strategy is not going to work with Sataki. Sataki doesn't look tired. He looks like he can go a couple more rounds. And if Ogawa wants to play this game, he's going to lose a decision.
Now the problem is, by taking all those low kicks, that's going to eventually take away the speed and power in his shoot, his ability to move in for the takedown, because he'd be basically immobile, hobbling around.
You're right.
You know, and eventually he's going to have to switch to orthodox stance, because that right leg in front, as we can see, is absorbing some kicks and it's bruised up right here.
He needs to make that move now. He needs to get him down now.
Okay, here we go, round two, karate versus judo. Ogawa versus Sataki. Sataki in the red trunks, Ogawa in the gray trunks. It's like Ogawa's got the same game plan. There's that left low kick, crowd really getting into this one.
Ogawa loves that left, that straight left. Keeps going to it, but Sataki's seeing it.
I think if any future opponent, now here we go into he almost got him into a clinch, but Ogawa throwing his own low kick, but it didn't have much on it. He shoots for a single, got the single, trips him down. Now they're in Ogawa territory.
Yes, he's going to go for the Americana here, the key lock.
He's got the key lock.
He's going for it.
What's Sataki got to do here?
He's got to keep his elbows on the inside. See how his elbows are kind of butterflied out? He needs to. Well, there he goes. He's setting it up.
Sataki defending well. Sataki he's got to turn. Sataki's got to try and get guard from this position.
It looks like Ogawa might want to mount here. Although I think he might be safer with side mount.
Because his bread and butter so far that we've seen in Pride is the Americana, the key lock.
He's thinking about mounting, but I think he's more comfortable here. It's a lot easier to control your
He's got a mount. There he is. Got the mount now.
But now remember, Murakami mounted him and he escaped.
But Murakami was not a good move by Sataki.
Now he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
He's got the hooks fully in, Eddie.
Hooks in once he...
It's over. It's over. I do not picture this. He's roughing him up in the face. Sataki's in a bad position. He's going out.
There you go. It's over. He tapped. Rear naked choke. Judo beats karate tonight. That was a great fight, Steve.
You know, that really was. He had his game plan. He was going to go out there and stay out of harm's way, maybe eat some low kicks. Eventually, he knew that one shoot, that one takedown was going to be the answer.
And Sataki didn't want to have anything more to do with Ogawa. He jumped out of the ring. He's headed to the dressing room. He's out of here.
Okay, so now Ogawa is 2-0 in Pride. The official time on that rear naked choke is 2 minutes, 1 second in the second round. Rear naked choke victory for Ogawa.
Sakuraba Kazushi vs. Shannon the Cannon Rich. 175センチ、81.8 キロ、地下プロレスのドン、シャノン・The Cannon Richie!
Okay, here we go. Shannon the Cannon Rich accepting the challenge here at Battle of the Rising Sun against Kazushi Sakuraba.
180センチ、85.3 キロ、スーパーグラップラー、Sakuraba Kazushi!
You gotta love this guy. Coming in with not one but 2 masks. He's taking the first one off halfway to ringside. And joined by his stablemate Matsui. Sakuraba really got a lot of stuff going on, Eddie.
Yeah. Shannon thinks Sakuraba's taking him lightly, and he's going to take advantage of that. You know, he's got a lot of experience. He's 53 and 18. Great win percentage, but he's been in the ring more than most fighters, except for maybe Travis Fulton.
You know, he's been in the ring almost 4 times as many times as Sakuraba, but obviously Sakuraba's been into some phenomenal competition. And here we go, Sakuraba versus Rich.
Rich said he's gonna let Sakuraba come to him. Ooh, there he goes, heavy kick. He doesn't want to press the action. He wants Sakuraba to come to him. He's been fighting since 1991, Shannon Rich. Talk about experience.
Fought a lot of pit fights, cage fights, no holds barred fights. Sakuraba's probably gonna figure him out. Shannon staying down low in a crouch.
Shannon said the only weakness he can see. Ooh, nice.
Nice takedown there by Shannon Rich off a left roundhouse kick by Sakuraba. Sakuraba popping back up. Obviously, Shannon doesn't want to go to the ground with Sakuraba.
He wants to keep it up, definitely. He's hoping to land a bomb.
Shannon keeping that right hand up because he knows coming after him and sprawling well, but Sakuraba going for that single, and he gets it.
He's got him down.
Sakuraba going for the... Oh, he's...
Got him. It's over.
Got him on a calf crank.
It's over. Leg submission. Kazushi Sakuraba.
You know, Eddie, I got to give you some credit on this one. You and I both predicted how the fight would end, and you picked a first-round leg submission by Sakuraba.
Yeah.
I'll let you off the hook on that one.
I didn't think it was going to come so quick, though.
Neither did I. Okay, 1 minute, 8 seconds. And what was it? Was that it was a calf crank? No.
It looked like an Achilles lock, but
it was high up on the calf.
yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a...
Here we go. We'll check it out here.
Comes running in, throwing punches. Sak goes for that right leg. Gets it. Once Sak gets the leg, Sak a great wrestler. Going for the side dump. And gonna go. There it is.
Wow. Looked like his knee may have